Today's Shetland Pony Club TV is a little different. I'm standing at the top of our hill looking out towards Clouds Hill Farm, where unfortunately there is an application to build another monster housing estate. Dear oh dear, just over here. So first I want to thank everybody for all the complaints you put in about the first housing estate that's threatening the ranch. That one received so many complaints, it's now on hold. But sadly, there is another application in on this beautiful fields in the distance here, and that's on Clouds Hill Farm. It will be on these fields here, right in the distance there, and it will involve the destruction of a lot of nature and greenbelt land. The application is for 250 houses on greenbelt land, and it will involve the destruction of a lot of trees. I've read the report, and sadly they're proposing cutting down 114 mature oak trees and also pruning, and that means probably destroying a further 117. This is so upsetting as the mature oaks of Surrey act as the lungs of London in the greenbelt around the city. So the oaks of Surrey do contribute a lot to clean air within the M25. And Surrey is the most wooded county in the UK. It's got 22% woodland cover, which however is much lower than most of Europe. So our woods are a valuable asset. The ancient oaks on our farm and on Clouds Hill, which is adjacent to us, do host a lot of bat roosts. I see them every evening. If you look at the tree here, you can see how the ancient oaks, the bark pops away from the tree, and that's where the bats live, under there. We've got a lot of rare bats in this valley, as well as the sort of common pipistrelle. Oaks like this take hundreds of years to grow. This one's probably 350 years old, but of course they can all be cut down in one afternoon. The current government doesn't seem to care about nature, but I think you do, and so please object to the planning. The planning application does contain a bat survey, which clearly shows some bats here emerging from the old buildings on Clouds Hill Farm, but all the information on the report has been redacted. That means it's been crossed out, so clearly the developer does not want us to know what bats are there, and I can tell you there are a lot. So if you would like to help save this landscape for our children, please object to the planning application to build a monster housing estate in our beautiful valley. At the end of the film I will put a little guide as to how you can do that, but I also would like to share this beautiful poem which was written by the national landscape poet about building in Surrey.
Have you ever wondered about the year 2100? Are you filled with hopes or with fears for what the world will be in 75 years? Do you think about what might be gained or what will be lost of our hills and hedges, fields and forests, chalk streams and rivers, woodlands and downs, to the urban sprawl of cities and towns? Do you think our children's children will look back and say thank you for the choices we are making today?
So I just thought actually how to object. So you want to search on this number here, 2025 2147, Clouds Hill Farm, Leatherhead. It comes up with this page, there's lots on it, but comments by 8th of November. Then you go to make a comment here, okay? And that gives you a form, and you fill everything in here. Do you live in Elmbridge? You object to the planning, and then you can write your comments in there, or you can cut and paste mine. Apparently they like you to sort of top and tail it with your own comments if you do that. And then you hit submit, okay, and that's it.